fighter Lamont Roach Jr., who is at his media day here in Los Angeles. You're positioning yourself for your second world title shot. My first question I want to ask you is, your first world title shot came in 2019 against Jamel Herring.
Yeah.
What did you learn in that experience that will help you get over the hump with this second effort?
And nothing's given to you. You know, you have to go in there and take it by force. Whether you're the champ, whether you're the challenger, whether it's vacant or not. You know what I'm saying? You know, I learned a lot in that fight, and obviously over my last couple of fights it shows. And this fight it'll definitely show. And once I fight for another world title, you'll definitely see the difference.
You came really close to knocking out Herring in that fight. In the 11th round, you kind of hurt badly. I know a lot of years have passed. A pandemic has passed. Do you kind of, in your downtime, do you look back on that and do you kind of agonize on that moment as an opportunity missed?
I mean, all fighters would, you know. A chance to win a world title at 24 years old, of course. And then you got to think it's about 3 years later now, and I'd still be a champ. You know, it's life-changing. You become world champion as a boxer in this game. It's life-changing. It's opportunity to make more money, set yourself up for the future, and solidify your name in the boxing game. So, and those are all things that I want to do. And so, of course, I look at it as an opportunity lost, but at the end of the day, I'm blessed here. I work my way back to that position, and I won't let it slip this time.
You're coming off an impressive win against Rene Alvarado, the tough Rene Alvarado.
Yes.
It always surprises me when I think you're only 26 years old. What can you say about where you're at this particular stage in your career?
I just, for me, I just want to, I think I'm the best. So obviously I want to prove that. Fighting Rene Alvarado obviously was a chance to prove that. No one's beat Rene Alvarado like I beat Rene Alvarado. I shut him out 10 rounds to nothing on 2 cards, and the judge gave him 2 rounds on another card. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, he never got beat like that. He only been stopped once, and that was to the body by a guy that he ended up knocking out for the world championship. And, you know, so it's just that's just a testament to my game.
And your win even actually aged better than his next fight was against William Zepeda, who's a guy Golden Boy's really high on. And
yeah.
That was a real close fight.
It was a close fight, and he's up at 35, too.
Right. So now you're, like I said, you're entering the second phase of your career where you're readying yourself for a second world title shot against Angel Rodriguez for the 130-pound WBA eliminator. How has this training camp been different than others in the past?
This training camp has just been laser focused, just more push. You know, we know what's at stake, so there's no time for slip-ups. Well, it is different because I have a baby now. I have a son. So, you know, it definitely has been different adjusting to that schedule, but I make the most of it, and that's definitely didn't take away. If anything, it pushed me more because now I have a mouth to feed.
All right, I'm going to ask you a little bit more about that at the end, but probably this training camp, some less sleep than you're used to in years past.
Just a little bit, but it makes up. I made up for it, definitely.
So in interviews, you mentioned that you really want to face Roger Gutierrez. Do you still have your target set on him?
Of course, because I'm going to be lined up to fight him, you know, as the WBA mandatory, unless he loses. If he loses, I don't care. I don't want to fight him anymore. I want to fight the champ. So.
What do you see in him? What's something that you look at in his game and you think that he's maybe vulnerable to your style?
He's just not. He just doesn't have a skill to beat me. Doesn't have the skill. Doesn't have the will. I don't care if he has the power, but he's not going to be able to use it against me. All that is going to be shut down. To me, I think I'm superior to him in the ring.
So this is my last question. You're a relatively new father. You have about 1 year old?
He'll be 1 in September.
Oh, wow. So time flies, right?
Time flies.
It seems like yesterday, just looking at your Instagram and seeing we welcome him into the world.
Yeah.
How has the introduction of a new life into your family changed your approach as a boxer?
It's just, it's not about me anymore. It's not all about me anymore. It's about us. I have to put food on the table for him. I have to provide for myself, but I have to provide for him as well. I want to be someone he looks up to when he grows up, as in, yeah, that's my dad, but he's a rock star to me because he has accomplished this, he has accomplished that. You know, my dad has done this, my dad has done that. You know, I think that's a big joy that would be a big joy for him, and that would be an even greater joy for me. That's how I look at my dad. My dad is very accomplished in everything he does. He never fails to provide, and you know, he's guided me through this life as a groomed me from a kid to a young man. So.
Right, and I'm sure he'll be amazingly proud of you as he grows and gets older and gets to know you and what you've accomplished in your career. Lamont, thank you so much for the time. Appreciate it. Best of luck to you on Saturday at O.Co. It sounds weird saying that, but
yeah, I know.
That's what it is.
I'm gonna say Staples Center.
Yeah. It would save us all the confusion, right? Calling it that. Best of luck to you. Thanks again.
Thank you, man.
Good luck.